I'm at Rainforest Junkies checking out all the morphs of red-eyed tree frogs Mike works with, and he wants to share with us what could potentially be a new blue morph of red-eyed tree frog. And this blue red-eyed tree frog that he's been hinting at might be his coolest and his rarest frog yet. Let's go check it out. My name is Nick Pulaski. Growing up, I have always had a passion for wildlife, and with that passion, along with my passion of filmmaking, I get taken on some amazing adventures creating wildlife content, getting up close with a variety of incredible animals. So come follow along as I pursue my goals of educating, inspiring, exploring, and conserving wildlife, all while having fun, seeing the beauty in our natural world. Alright Mike, to start off this episode, we can't do a red-eyed tree frog episode without talking about normal red-eyed tree frog. Let's see what we got here, Mike. So we got a normal red-eyed tree frog right here. Mm-hmm. So kind of talk to me about these guys. Just in general, kind of go over basics of red eyes, just a little bit.
Well, the size of frisky. Basically, these guys are all the morphs that I have are all stemmed from the Nicaraguans. Okay. This is a true captive bred, normal, wild type red-eyed tree frog from Nicaragua. Okay. So with that being said, you know, I mean, you do have a little bit of variances, like in some of the colors. Yeah. A little bit, but I think a lot of that's genetic. Okay. So I mean, with that being said, you know, you bring the albino into it, you bring the purples into it, you bring, you know, the blue now, but you know. Yeah, and we'll talk about all the morphs here in a second, but that's essentially why you have red eyes just kind of separated into their own different flavors in a sense and morphs, because it goes with whatever could be in them. Yeah. Correct. So, okay. So, I mean, there's like, each one is like set differently. They're from a different clutch or a different line, you know, because I mean, technically, you know, I've outcrossed the albinos and I've outcrossed the purples, outcrossed, the, you know, the burgundies, even like these guys, all with wild type Nicaraguans before. I'm about to do it again because I got some that have been growing up here. Or this one, yeah, what's this one? These are the normals that are wild type that I just got that were from a different bloodline. There's no genes in them whatsoever, so this is all starting all over again. Okay. So this way it keeps the bloodlines, you know, strong. True, and strong, yeah. So more viable. Exactly. So this is why I keep them all separate. Okay. Yeah, very cool. And like, how do you, like, obviously we're looking at all your tree frogs right now. Mm-hmm. You kind of keep them on a paper towel setup. Is that just because you're a breeder and have so many? Yeah, it's actually easier to keep them cleaner. They find the food faster anyways when it's just a white paper towel. They see something moving out, they go after it. But other than that, it's just easier to maintain them. Okay. Just maintaining in general with the cleanliness, and you know, this way I can actually see, you know, their crickets. Right. For the most part, yeah, they did. You know, when you walk in the morning, but. Especially too, like with the calcium dust, like that doesn't stay on the insect for long. Nope. You know, for a few hours maybe, and then afterwards, like, you know, you don't want them to like lose their food for hours and then go after it, and then they lose half the amount of vitamins and supplements that is dusted on their insect. So definitely makes more sense in a sense of breeding and stuff like that, because I mean, these guys have small little bodies. It takes a toll on them, so you want to make sure they're gut loaded to the best, for sure. So not only are we doing this video highlighting these red-eyed tree frogs, we also did a full Rainforest Junkies tour, touring all that Mike has to offer at Rainforest Junkies with all the amazing species that he's working with. So definitely be on the lookout, because I will be making that video soon. So you have how many morphs of red eyes right now? There's 11 total. Okay. I only have 8 here right now, but I know that the gene is hidden in some of the adults on some of them. It was just because the reason I lost them is because I didn't really breed a lot this last couple of years because of COVID and all that stuff. Yeah. The economy really stunk, so it was like, boy, bothered. Plus, I was fixing up the house from all the years of humidity damage. Sure, right. Paid its toll. But, you know, these animals, they only live for like 11 to 12 years, and I didn't hold any back and lost a couple of them. But you're just trying to pick up slack and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I mean, basically, you know, like I said, I know the genes are in there, so like I'll probably be able to produce them again. But currently I have 8. With the potential 9. Of maybe another. Could be potentially. Yes. And we'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, that's why I said 9. Yeah, 9. 9, and that is what you said, blue? Yes. Wow, like a true blue. Yes. So, let's see that. Holy cow, are you kidding me? But what other morphs do we have here? Let's check them out. That's a couple of albino morphs. Bubblegums. So yeah, let's talk about the albinos for a second here. So, yeah, it's a Latino right there. It's got the whitish, silverish eyes. Wow. Holy cow, is that pretty. And there's 3 different types of albino with
red eyes, or?
For the most part, yes. You got your normal albinos. It's more of a highlighter. It's got more of a red rim around it. There's usually a little bit thicker red rim around the eye.
Okay.
And then a red rim around the pupil. But they do have this bright yellow compared to like a normal.
Looks more lemon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the second.
And you got the bubble gums. This is another form of albinoism.
Now, who came up with the name bubblegum?
I believe it was Marcus Brees. He just passed away recently.
Really? Okay.
He actually produced them first and called them bubblegum. He could never get them to live. And we think it was because he had UVB bulbs above them. And since they have the transparent skin, they got nothing to protect them. Okay. So it's basically like a microwave.
What are their bellies like?
Transparent.
Really?
See a little heart beating most of the time.
Holy cow.
See those white lines? Those are sperm ducts because this is a male.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, no kidding. Like with even as small intense UV, like that could definitely fry the frog. Are transparent bellies only in albino?
No, there's the purples. This is where the transparency comes from. Because when you breed the purples to an albino, you get the hets, double hets, and they actually produce bubblegums. That's, you know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah, wow. Look at the organs. You can definitely see the heart beating a little bit too.
But again, that's another male because you get to see the little sperm ducts.
Hello. So what is this guy right here?
This one's considered a purple because it's almost like a black.
Okay.
You know, whereas the burgundy have more of a purplish, reddish tint to them.
Type of melanistic?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's two types of melanistic, allegedly?
Yeah, let me grab a burgundy.
Meeting of the frogs right here. Hey, there we go. They're multiplying. So what do we got
this
here?
one's like a purple. This is more of a burgundy.
Okay.
That's more. Where are you going, man? That's more of a, these are more of a burgundy on this hand, but this is more of a purple. This has got more of that black approach to it. But yeah, that seems to be the difference between them.
So talk to me about just the burgundies and the purples in general. Like, how did that come to be, in a sense?
Marcus Brees brought them in as well. They came in from wild caught.
Okay.
And he bred them in to this albino line that he also got because he was the one who was responsible for bringing those in as well.
Okay.
I didn't get them until like 2014, I think.
Okay.
Maybe 2012. Yeah, just 2012. But he actually was working from like 2005 all the way till that point.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, he moved on to different projects and different frogs. I started working with him after that, and yeah, now here we're at. We got all these different morphs now.
Which is pretty cool.
So,
I mean,
but he was the one that actually brought them in. You know, he imported them in. So a lot of people don't know that story about Marcus Brees from Simply Natural Dart Frogs was the name of his business.
Okay, pretty cool. I mean, it's also cool too because I mean, they're probably like when people think of tree frogs, your mind already goes to a red eye. You know, so it's cool to have kind of, I mean, for the people, like, I love personally just the normal wild types, but like, for people that do love morphs and stuff like that, it's kind of cool to see, like, what's out there. And I mean, obviously we're going to go to your number 9 morph here in a second and see what the heck that is with this alleged blue. But like, oh my gosh, like even just the purples and the albinos are just incredible. So, very, very cool. So we've seen the albinos, we've seen the purples. What else you got?
Hangovers. Those seem to be a lot of people like that, yeah. It's a normal red eye, but it has white eyes with like red crackling. It looks like it has a hangover.
Really?
Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, there's one.
Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh, yeah. Did you come up with the name?
No, I forgot who came up with the name, but it does look like it has a hangover. I wasn't responsible for the name.
That's cool though. Wow. Very, very cool. And they look a little bit like not a true green like a normal
right
eye as well is what I'm kind of noticing. So
yeah, there's a lot of genes, and these are all from Nicaragua, man. So there's a lot of genes that are getting pulled into this, but you know,
a little bit of variability. It seems.
There's another hangover there, right there, the female.
Oh yeah, so I mean, even within them themselves, could be a fired up, fired down kind of situation too, in a sense. But yeah. All
in all, I think the traditional normal red eye, I think, is my favorite, anyways.
Yeah.
These are all just neat, you know, just something different to work with. Let me give you a comparison. I'll bring out a normal.
Yeah. We've been building suspense this whole episode. I want to see this. Holy cow. Are you kidding me? Dude, what?
That's what I said.
So, like, Female?
Yes.
Okay. And like how old?
About a year and a half, 2 years. Yeah.
Wow. Like that's insane. And like I'm glad you brought out like a wild type for comparison, but like.
Yeah, this is a captive bred wild type, which they do turn green, which I know a lot of people say, oh, they're mostly blue. Hey, you know.
That's insane. Like really, really cool. So like, tell me the story about this. Like, how did this come to be?
She actually started off green, and she had a little bit of a blue tint to her, and I'm like, nothing big. Okay. I'll hold it back anyways. Good thing I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that would have really sucked.
Yeah.
So I felt like I kind of got lucky with that one as well. Like actually, all the morphs that I've actually kind of made over the years, I've kind of gotten lucky with.
Really?
That one in particular, I was just like, I didn't really see that one coming out that blue though. Yeah. Lo and behold, it started actually like turning bluer and bluer over like the course of like 2 months. Wow. But I mean, like I said, it's always been like this bluish hue to it, and then all of a sudden it just started getting more and more and more intense.
Because they shed out every day. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, I mean, as time goes on, like, it just kind of became like that. So that's very interesting. But do you think that's like a form of exanthic? Like, yeah, it could be. It could be, and that's what I'm going to try and prove out. And hopefully it's not a line bred trait. If it is, like I said, that'll take forever. Right. Yeah, that'll be a very lengthy road. Yeah, Did you separate the other ones that were with that came out with that clutch?
They're
all in there?
They're in there, yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So I'm going to try and breed the males to that one, and... Yeah.
See what happens then.
That's why I had to take that male out and put it back.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Whoa, you don't belong there.
Yeah, right.
Don't get that mixed up.
Nope, don't want to make that. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. But so that's like a year down the line kind of process. So people definitely have to stay tuned.
Now, I can't promise it.
Wow.
But it's very similar.
Right. Yeah.
So if it maintains this or gets bluer by March,
then maybe we got something.
Then yeah, then I would actually assume that that'd be something.
Wow. But this wasn't produced by her.
No, believe it or not, no. That wasn't produced by her. She hasn't even been able to produce anything yet. Right. I haven't tried to breed her yet. She's old enough to breed.
She is.
I just wanted to make sure that she wasn't going to change, and I was just going to waste my time. Yeah. So
time will tell. So maybe soon.
Right. So in March, she's going to go in with one of her offspring or one of her clutch mates, and see if we can kind of pull it out a little bit more. But the problem is if the clutch mate doesn't have that gene also, it may just produce that.
Yeah, and then you're back to where you were at square one again.
Yeah, just produce hats. So I got to actually keep that entire clutch separate from everything else and raise that up, and then
try again.
So this could be like 2 years before I actually see a result.
I mean, it's worth it. Yeah. If
so unless that one turns out to be a boy, when I raise it up. So
yeah, I mean that'd be cool too. Why not?
Put them straight in there with that separate rain chamber while these guys are all clucking away and
see what happens. Yeah. Well, definitely something to stay tuned on. Mike, what an incredible tour. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. This has been an absolute treat. I mean, I can't believe, truly, one, a blue red-eyed tree frog. I mean, are you kidding me? That's absolutely insane. But, like, all the other cool stuff that you're working with is just absolutely phenomenal. And truly commendable. I mean, you're buffing glass every day, cleaning these animals, all for the sake of the hobby and for these animals in the wild. So that's really, really cool and awesome. So just want to say thank you for all that. But if they want to learn more about you, check out the frogs, anything like that, where can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram.
Rainforest Junkies.
RainforestJunkies.com. Okay. Things like that. Or if, like, some of the social media that some people put out, like when they're, like, I've done a couple of podcasts. Okay. Amphibia Cast, I'm on there doing a couple of podcasts. Cool. So yeah, I mean, you can find me just about anywhere. I'm like a bad penny. I turn up everywhere.
Well, awesome. And I mean, thank you again. Definitely go check him out. Rainforest Junkies for sure. He's also at Tinley, so definitely go check out NARBC Tinley. You walk in the door, turn right, you'll see us both there. Otherwise, guys, I appreciate you guys coming on this tour. If you guys could do me a few favors, like the video, subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it, as well as hit that notification bell so you know when we upload. Definitely check both me and Mike out on social media. We've been posting some really fun stuff on our social medias, Rainforest Junkies and NJP EXOTICS, of our trips here and all the cool stuff that Mike is working with. Thanks again, guys, for watching, and until next time, we will see you guys soon. Take care.